Hey guys, Filip Hajduk here from Duke Real Estate Homes and my brokerage REMAX Real Estate Center, and I'm giving you guys a quick update on the market. Uh, the last few months up until February of 2023, the market was down. You saw prices go down as much as 20-30% based on the extreme prices of 2022, the peak that happened in February of 2022, and then slowly dropped down. But I'm here to tell you guys that incredibly, even with the current interest rates, your average 5-year rate is about 5.4 or 5.5 these days. You might get a little better, might get a little worse. Your variable rates are around 6%. Even with these rates, even though the government made all these adjustments, somehow the supply is just not there and the demand is still so high that since February, just like the weather, all of a sudden it's starting to get a little bit warmer, the sun comes out a little bit more, people have been coming out and finally they're ready to buy a home. But a lot of sellers have been reluctant to put their home on the market because, it's been slow for the last few months. And now all of a sudden, I think you'll see more homes coming on the market, but will that be enough for how many buyers there is out there? And what I mean by how many buyers there is out there, all of a sudden, from January, February, and March, there are reports that the average Canadian city, okay, we're talking about Vancouver, Montreal, yes, in their backyards, Toronto, Mississauga, is up about 12%. So the average Canadian city. Now, I did mention Toronto, but if you actually look at the numbers in Toronto, even since March, it's actually up 27%. So what that means is that there's so competitive, it's now so competitive to buy a home, and we're seeing multiple offers in so many properties. Some of the clients that I've been helping recently, it's been a real struggle. You have to go back to the strategies of the old days where you have to have your financing in check. You have to, maybe you're going without a home inspection to try to buy the house. High deposits, high offers. And you literally got to look at the prices from a week, 2 weeks ago. You can't even look at the prices from 30 days ago because those are obsolete. That's how fast the market is moving again. If you are looking to sell, yeah, you're probably going to make a good amount of money. It's really not that difficult to sell. The buying part is the hardest part. So with prices up so high, I don't know where it's going to go. And the reality is what can the government even do about it at this point? It's so hard to know. Even with interest rates so high, how can they control the market anymore? They were trying to do that last year. Inflation rates are high. They put up the interest rates. Okay, now the interest rates match inflation. So they're not going to increase interest rates anymore. But the market is still really hot. So we'll see if it's a temporary thing or if it just keeps going. I don't know. We can't really predict what's going to happen out there. It's every year the Canadian real estate market surprises me. But yeah, sellers are having a good time. Buyers are having a tough time. And for some reason, somehow, the Canadian real estate market finds a way to continue increasing supply and demand, guys. It's just the name of the game. So many new immigrants, 500,000 apparently coming every year. I heard there was a bit of a hiccup for this year, so we make it a little less, which may be good for the market not exploding any further. But there's just not enough houses. And specifically, freehold homes. Freehold homes are in crazy demand. Detached homes, townhouses, semis. Townhouses not so much because they're building so many condominiums out there that it's still, the competition for them are still high because they're relatively way cheaper than a house. But freehold homes is all the demand out there. So keep that with a grain of heart, with a grain of salt in it. And if you have any other questions what's happening in the market, let me know.